Welcome to Hydro in the Vault. 9 weeks of veg. My girls have officially flipped into flower. The tent is looking insane. If you've been following the grow, you know this was months of steady love, topping, low stress training, and non-stop patience. And today, it's paying off. 9 weeks veg. So you know that means a lot of time in watching every little change. I put serious work into the canopy, topping to create multiple main colas, and gentle LST to spread out that growth so light hits everything evenly. It wasn't glamorous every day, but seeing those first true pistils pop out makes every minute worth it. The transformation from leafy jungle to flowering powerhouse, it's just satisfying to see it, man. You know, and equipment wise, I ran basically the whole operation through VivoSun, tent, fan, filters, you name it. Everything performed solid through veg and made the transition smooth too. My tent environment stayed stable, airflow stayed clean, and the setup was just rock steady when the plants started stretching into flower. So if you're building or upgrading the tent and want some reliable hardware that makes a huge difference with the peace of mind, I confidently let you know VivoSun's the way to go. So when the flip happened, it basically was instant. Or I'm lying, because I did it a little bit weird. We'll talk about it in another video. But the tiny white hairs, the change in the leaf posture, the shift in energy from pure vegetative growth to reproductive mode, the stretch was only the beginning. I'm watching nodes start to swell now, bro. And we only in week 3. They forming future buds, bro. In week 3, day 3. So it's wild to see the arc, like just basically how I created all of this, you know. And all the branches I trained and the tops I created are now prime real estate for dense residence colas. But I've been dialed into the tent daily, not because anything's wrong, but because every stage of the flip comes with new micro changes, new smells, subtle shifts in color, and the slow, eager building of trichomes. The aroma is like it's chill at first, but it's definitely there. A clean green scent, you feel me? It promises more complexity to come. And this is where patience and observation's paying off. So noticing the early signs means I can stay ahead of the stress and let the plants do what they do best. One thing I love about this phase though is how visible progress becomes. In veg, you're just stacking nodes and shaping structure, but in flower, the structure becomes canvas. Those colas I created through topping are taking center fucking stage. And the spread from the LST and me taking my time, it's allowing all the light to hit the dozens of the bud sites instead of just a couple big tops. And it's satisfying. In a way, it's almost artistic, bro. The canopy evolves into a sculpted, productive layout that I created, taking my time. Again, I want to shout out my support gear again, VivoSun. My tent was sealed tight. Inline fan kept my airflow crisp. Filter kept my room fresh. My wife didn't smell shit. When your environment is solid, you can focus on the plants instead of troubleshooting hardware. So I've been really impressed with the consistency, and honestly, it lets me spend more time on the fun parts, watching growth, checking trichomes, and dreaming about final cures. For anyone else waiting for that flip, enjoy it, man. Celebrate those first pistols and that first stretch. It's a huge milestone. Pat yourself on the back, family. And if you're the hands-on type like me, you'll love watching structure turn into product. Remember, the hard work you put into shaping the canopy during veg shows up in flower. All those trained branches and top mains, they become reward-bearing colas. So for me, over the next few weeks, I'll be keeping a close eye on the canopy, letting the buds fatten up naturally, and I'll just be documenting trichome development, sharing close ups so you guys can see the progression. But for the main part, it's the terpene development, the flavor profiles, the smells. I'll share my observation as things progress. That's the update. For now, we're week 3 into flower. Everything's healthy, everything's humming, and the tent energy is through the fucking roof. Keep training y'all plants, guys. Stay patient and enjoy the show.
Not a young nigga that was born famous. It's such a big passion that I'm gonna be famous.